All right, we got a live one here, people. We got a live one. We got a classic. You can consider it a classic. You can consider it a cult classic, whatever the case may be, but it is a classic nonetheless, especially in my eyes, man. I grew up watching this movie, and I know I was like I know I was before 12 when I saw this. I really can't remember, but I remember this movie. When I saw it in full and when the, when the credits started rolling, I was like, why didn't I see this sooner? Now, I might be lying here. I might have seen this one after I saw part two. I know part three was definitely the one that I saw last, and it's definitely my least favorite, but it is still a guilty pleasure nonetheless. This, however, is not a guilty pleasure, man. I feel like this is a movie that had everything going for it for the time that it came out. It came out in 1988, but I put this movie in line with a lot of fun horror movies that have a perfect blend of horror and comedy, that's just balanced out damn near perfectly, man. I put this in line with movies like Return of the Living Dead, The Lost Boys, things like that, man. We had vampire movies that had a good blend of horror and comedy. We had zombie movies in the 80s that had a good blend of horror and comedy. And here we have Night of the Demons, people, 1988. And, I say it's a cult classic because it has this fan base that, it's so much love for this movie, man, even to this day. And I feel like it's still a new audience that's finding a new appreciation for this shit. Especially when they see that terrible, terrible ass remake. I don't know if it came out in 2010, whatever year it came out. The movie that had Edward Furlong, Shannon Elizabeth, Monica Keena. Nothing against, that actor and those two actresses. But that remake was terrible, man. That was one of the worst remakes I have ever seen in my life. It has some really good practical gore going for it. But other than that, the movie was really terrible. But this here, man, dated or not, this movie thrives on practical gore. It thrives on the horror elements. It thrives on the humor. But it also has really dope, interesting, likable, lovable, actually, characters, man. Of course, Amelia Kincaid, Linnea Quigley, those are the headliners here. You get Kathy Podwell, Harold Ayer. You get a whole bunch of good cast in here that makes this movie work, man. Now, this movie was directed by Kevin S. Tenney. Is it Tenney? I hope it's Tenney because that was, my first pick, and hopefully, with how I get these last names wrong, y'all know how I do with this shit, and it's not intentional. I hope I got it right the first time, but it was directed by him. It was written by a guy named Joe Augustin, and they really did a phenomenal job for a movie that can be considered cheesy. Some people might consider it scary. There are some scary moments in this movie, man, because for me, I'm not scared of the Exorcist type of possessions. At least not the first movie in particular. The third one is a classic, but I'm not scared of those type of movies. The Exorcism of Emily Rose and the Last Exorcism and shit like that. I love the movies where, we see these people become demons and they tear throats out and they gouge eyes out and shit like that. I'm with that type of shit, man. Now, this is the ultimate in the series, in the trilogy, and there is, like I said, there's a remake that came out some years later, but Night of the Demons 2, make no mistake, that is definitely an underrated gem right there. It's definitely a sequel that is way better than it should have been, considering it was, following something like this. Part 3 is definitely not a good movie, but it's just really good to laugh at, if you're having a couple drinks or, whatever your vice may be and you got a couple friends over, even if you're just watching it, by yourself, is a hilariously bad fucking movie. But this here is, is definitely running full speed on all fronts, man. So that's why I decided to do commentary for it. It's really long overdue, man. I had notes and outline, basically a whole outline to do either a review or commentary for this months ago, man. Probably like when I first started the podcast back in October. Last October, but I just never got around to it. But YouTube has done me justice, man, once again. But disclaimer here, people, there probably will be 1 or 2 ads since I am watching this on YouTube, but it is the full movie, man. 1 hour 30 minutes and 7 seconds, Blu-ray full movie, actually, so the picture quality won't be that bad. But yeah, people, I gotta warn people, just in case they are watching the episode with me or tuning in and expect it in full. There will be probably 1 or 2 ads, maybe 3 at most. Let's Knock on wood. Let's hope there's not 3 fucking ads throughout this commentary. But, I've been talking long enough. Also, I want to say, if you guys are tuning in and, checking out this commentary with me, y'all are the real MVPs, man. Especially if you're like literally watching the movie as I, am watching it. Those listeners, man, y'all get a special, a special round of applause that I'm giving in my mind right now. I won't do it because I just fucked my hand up when I did that, knock on wood. I fucked my knuckles up the other day. I was trying to swat a bug actually in my room, and I scraped my knuckles on the wall. But that's a whole completely different story, people. I'm actually, I'm 5 minutes in talking shit into this, so I'm actually going to jump into it. Like I said, I am watching it on YouTube in full. If nobody knows where I'm actually getting this from YouTube, if you want to tune in, it is on the page Retro Horror Movies, it looks like, updated 3 years ago. But it does say Night of the Demons 1988 Blu-ray full movie, 1 hour 30 minutes 7 seconds. So that being said, people, let's jump into the commentary for Night of Demons. I'll hit the play button in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Please, no ads. No ads. No ads. Yes. Yes. The universe is in our favor today, people. Shout out to MGM and that lion. And however you pronounce this. Paragon Arts International. I highly doubt that this production company is still around, but shout out to them anyway. Now let me say something about this intro. Not only is this music fire, but this is a fire ass animated intro. We get Hull House, you get the demons, the spirits floating all over the place, you get a fireplace, you get the graveyard. I don't know who's behind this animation. I'm pretty sure we'll see it in the credits, of course, but this is a great opening, man, because it's like, I feel like it raises the question for people that are watching it for the first time. It's like, wait, as it goes on, it's like, wait, it's animated. So, we got flying skeletal winged demons flying around this place. Do we take this seriously? Do we not take it seriously? Like, what do we do? And hence why the movie has a really good balance of horror, comedy, everything. It's got everything going for it. That part always fucks me up for some reason. That musical cue right there when they show the Night of the Demons logo, the title card, I don't know why it just does something to me. I don't know. Y'all know I'm weird like that, but I read too much into basically everything, so I feel like that might be one of my best qualities though in life. But really quick, shout out to Amelia Kincaid. I'm actually going to tag you in this on Instagram, but big shout out to Amelia Kincaid for one, for sticking with the trilogy. She came back, even whether she liked the script or whether she thought the movies were better than the original. She is the key factor in all these movies. She's the glue that ties all of them together, because she's the only returning character in all 3 films. And she does a great job playing Angela, man. She is basically the HBIC of Hull House. And even in movies that aren't as good as the first 2, like third one, she still brings it, man. She's great as the character, and you can see how dedicated she is to this character. Shout out Steve Johnson. He did the special makeup effects. Steve Johnson actually, he went on to I want to say he married Linnea Quigley, or they dated. I don't know if they got married or dated, but I know they were definitely dealing with each other. But Steve Johnson, man, he's a great special effects artist for sure. Part of me wants to say he had something to do with, don't quote me on this, but I want to say he had something to do with Return of the Living Dead 3. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Y'all know I fuck up all the time. Like, I'm like Bud from Halloween 2. He's like, I'm sorry. I guess I just fuck up all the time. Here we got Hal Havins playing Stooge. Allison Barron playing Helen, and Alvin Alexis playing Roger. Get off that.
Check out the old fart.
Now I love how Roger's just so with the shits, but then as the movie goes on and he sees the stakes are high, like he's like, yeah, my daddy was a preacher, man. I ain't with all this nonsense. Oh, Lord. Harold Ayer plays the old man here. He's one of those actors I feel like he could have been in like Batman '89 or some shit like that. He's just got that look. He looks like he could have been either one of the people in the museum that die when the purple gas comes in, or he could have just been like a passerby in Gotham City or something. He's also very dramatic.
You son of a bitch. Hey, cool it, Pops. You want to blow your pacemaker or something?
Billy Gallo, who plays Sal here. Sal is one of my favorite characters in this entire movie, man. Yeah, he's an asshole. He has his douchebag moments, but Sal becomes very useful, and you see his character arc as the movie goes on.
Gee, mister, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Get your hands off of me.
Kathy Polwell, who plays Judy here, who's probably the sweetest chick ever.
Help you. Damn little whore.
Damn.
Well, fine. I wouldn't want to help an old creep like you anyway.
Me and my turtleneck will go home. No, I like Kathy Polwell's character, Judy, man. She's such a sweetheart in this movie, and she is very whiny in this movie. But in a scenario like that at Hull House with demons, I probably would be screaming just as loud as she was, but I would be running 10 times as fast.
Has Jay Jansen called? Jay? No. Oh, but that boy Sal. He stopped by to see if you were home. Sal?
It's Karen Erickson, who plays Judy's mom. I'm pretty sure she was in a shit ton of movies back in the 80s.
Hello, Jay?
Hey, Judy, you almost ready to go?
Not quite. I got stuck after school helping Mrs. Evans out.
Now Jay here, Judy's piece of shit boyfriend, who's sitting here eating vanilla wafers.
Well, listen, there's been a slight change of plan.
What do you mean?
He's played by an actor named Lance Fenton, and nothing against the actor, because I know this is how the character was written. I don't like the character Jay much at all, because he does turn out to be a piece of shit, man. When Judy doesn't want to give up the cheeks,
Why not?
he becomes one of those characters that's just like, oh, well, I'll get it from somewhere. He basically becomes Brady from Halloween 4, Sasha Jensen's character Brady from Halloween 4, but he's just not useful at all.
Jay, you've got to be kidding. Angela is such a weirdo. Granny says she's into witchcraft and all sorts of creepy stuff.
So,
Come on, you don't believe all that, do you? It's a bunch of crap.
the weird ones aren't the ones you gotta watch out for.
So why in the world would you want to go to her party then?
Because it's Halloween. Who do you know that'll give a better party? It's like Christmas to her.
Do we have to?
Come on, Max and Franny are going. It'll be fun.
Well, if Max and Franny jumped off a fucking cliff, would you do it?
I can't wait to meet her family. She probably lives in a belfry.
Well, it's not at her house. It's at Hall House.
Hull House? Jay!
Pick you up at 20.
It's actually a good line delivery right there, because it could have easily been fucked up. He's like, it's not at her house, it's at Hall House. You got to put the emphasis on shit sometimes for it to work.
Wow, prodigious boobies, sis. You keep on going, you'll have to hire someone just to tie your shoes.
Yeah, clearly Billy's lines were done in ADR, because that wasn't him talking. I mean, it was him, but he didn't say it right then and there. Dominic Jeff Coate plays Billy, and he looks almost like the fucking guy that plays Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell. But Billy is another asshole character, but he's just too... I guess he's the little brother, little brother syndrome. He gets a pass, but he's just annoying.
Boo! I wish I had a camera. You look like you dropped the load, Judy. Hey.
There's a lot of ADR here.
Come on, Rocky Balboa.
Let me go, creep!
Sure. I go tell that pretty little piece you call your sister that
Peace.
Monk Salas here. Tell her I brought my pet snake for her to play with.
You're just getting ready for a date, butthole. If I were you, I'd get out of here before he shows up and turns your ugly face to a punching bag.
Give me that shit, punk. Give me your sister before I lose my cool.
Ain't no way Jay was beating Sal though. I don't give a fuck.
What's right? You hear what I said, bozo?
Let me go or I'll yell for my mom.
Go on.
My mom.
That's right, you can't take a joke. Now go get your sister.
Billy's the toughest kid in the neighborhood, but he's like, let me go or yell for my mom, man. She takes taekwondo.
Little asshole.
Oh, mother.
Hey. Come on, spill the beans, eh? Here's a nice chunk of change to loosen your lips a little.
Are you kidding? Betray my beloved sister for a measly quarter? What do you think this is? Some kind of depression or something?
I love that shit, man, because it's like he tried to offer him a quarter. I mean, I know it's 1988, but damn.
Where's the friggin' party?
But then he gave him $1 after that. Wow, big difference.
Chicken and crash anyway.
Yeah, try.
It's like, you give me $1 and I'll drop the jewels on where the party's at, man.
What are you trying to pull, shorty? Your sister wouldn't be caught dead in a dump like that. What do you think I am?
Now imagine 2020. How much money y'all think 2020 Sal
Full house tonight.
would have to cough up to 2020 Billy? He'd have to cough up like a bean.
Little ass.
Again, a bean for the uninitiated is $100.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I think a 20 would be fine that he would give him. And now here we have not Linnea Quigley, but Linnea Quigley's ass cheeks and vagina, because she is like bending over in front of these two convenience store clerks. But nah, man, we got Linnea Quigley here, and if you didn't think she was going to get naked in this movie, you are sadly mistaken. Bars, but yeah, she's sitting there just clearly bending over, showing the cheeks in the box to these guys. But you know, she's trying to distract the guys, so Amelia Kincaid's character Angela here, who's fucking amazing, can shoplift for the party. But not only is she shoplifting, but she's obvious with it. Like, she's looking around like, I hope they don't see me while I put shit in this big ass empty bag I walked in with, but the bag will be full by the time I walk out. Now, Linnea Quigley, we know she is a certified 80s, early 90s. I mean, maybe she, you know, maybe even past those time frames, but she is a Scream, people. That is a new movie coming out, but she's a Scream queen, undoubtedly. And you know, the crazy thing about that is that Linnea Quigley, man, I really feel like she gets naked in every movie she's in, and I'm not complaining, because she was my first zombie crush as a kid. When I saw Return of the Living Dead, you know, that movie came out in '85. Did commentary for it if y'all want to check it out. But she played Trash, you know, the redhead chick who was obsessed with death. And you know, she was completely naked in that movie, alive and undead. You know, she came back as a zombie, the naked zombie. Prosthetic makeup and everything. But I love the fact that Linnea Quigley is just not afraid to just let herself go, be in these roles, go under the prosthetic makeup, become these monsters and shit.
Stop. Come on, we don't want to be late to our own party.
And I love her and you know, Suzanne and Angela. I love them.
Come on, your face looks fine. I've never seen anybody spend more time in a mirror. Relax. I just want to look good for the boys. You did remember to invite some cute boys to the party, I hope. Of course I did. And we're gonna scare the shit out of them.
I like the way she thinks, man.
Judy, Johnny's here.
You know, I have a big sister, right? And I always suffer from little brother syndrome because I was the youngest of my mom's 3 kids. But I don't think I was never at least that intentionally annoying. Maybe by default or by accident, whatever.
Well, you must be Judy's little brother, huh? Pretty lucky. She's a real nice girl.
Yeah, are you dating her for her personality? Because she has big cha-chas.
It's pretty incestuous, man. Why you keep talking about your sister's tits?
Yeah.
Would you like a fudge log?
Fudge log.
Yeah, I'd love to, but I'm trying to watch my weight.
Oh, wait, you must be kidding. You're skinny as a rail.
Right.
Oh, come on, Jay. Don't be shy. Have one. I just took him out of the oven.
I mean, if I was dating Judy, I would have that excuse back in 1988. But
Huh? Why would he want one? They look like
you know, because I had this beer belly here, but she's like, Billy, I should have left you on that porch. Should have never adopted you, you little shit.
the best bride of Frankenstein I ever saw.
God, Billy, like, who gives you your one-liners, man?
Well, I was, but I
He
figured
is. He's the boogeyman. Can't you tell? He's the pick of the litter.
Billy, please.
God, that kid is with his fucking blonde bowl cut.
Yeah, Max and Franny are waiting.
Good night, girls. Have a nice time.
Now, what the mom should have did when Judy and fuck is his name, Jay.
God, I'm so
When Judy and Jay left, the mom should have just smashed a pumpkin over Billy's head, you know, and they should have just cut to these two back outside.
Jay, slow down.
You're right. Sure we go, man.
All he did was try to get a like. Listen, man, I'm not saying I agree with the fact that Jay's an asshole and he cheated, but it's like, damn, all he tried to get was a kiss, and she's like, Jay, slow down. And it was a church kiss, like not well. That's not the right term to use.
Become an asshole of your own free will, or were you born that way?
Did you hear something funny? I don't know why I'm hanging out with your two wives. Give me that damn mouth.
Hey, you're a great stooge. Now look what you've done.
Typical. Shut up and drive, bitch.
Damn.
Here. Right here.
Stooge is an asshole, but Stooge is one of those characters that he's a likable asshole. He's got a really good moment in this movie with Angela that I really love, and it's funny enough. Spoiler alert, of course. It's a moment right before he gets, possessed, not killed, but he gets possessed. But it's one of the best parts in the movie for me, and I know a lot of people will be like, "What? This is one of your favorite moments of the movie?" And yeah, it is. We'll get to it eventually. We got Philip Tanzini here playing Max and Jill Terashita, I think you pronounce her last name, who plays Franny. So, yeah, the gang basically you have all the main players here basically.
Just great.
I always wondered why they called you Stooge.
Hey, look. I said I'd always carry a spare. I never promised you a tire iron.
And he hit his head like duh, but it's like, how the fuck else would you change a tire?
No one would give a party out here.
Definitely did not take any wrong turns, okay? I know where Whole House is. It ain't far from here. So shut up and start walking. Walk. Are you fat and dumb? My good karma. All right, Jay, buddy. You got it just in time, dude.
And clearly we see they all know each other.
You guys need a hand? We sure do.
Fake ass Michael J. Fox. I'd have been mad as shit. Like, for real? He could have lapped it up with his girl.
Put me into this.
Helen could have sat on either Sal or Sal. She could have sat on either fucking Stooge or Roger's lap, and they could have just all fit in the back seat.
Hey, there it is. Stop the car.
Could have worked. I'm sorry, man. I think about these things.
This place was once a funeral parlor, wasn't it?
Yeah, biggest one.
I don't know if this is a matte painting or like
Funeral parlor?
80s, late 80s CG or some shit, but
The old cemetery. The rumor has it old man Hull really loved his clientele. I mean, in the carnal sense.
because of course the outside of Whole House is a lot smaller than how they portray the inside to be, because inside there's rooms everywhere. It's almost like a fucking like gothic maze or something, man. It's like the Halloween 5 version of the Myers house on steroids, because they run all throughout these hallways and up and down the steps throughout this entire movie.
I can't believe we're gonna party here.
Yep, me neither.
Neither can I.
Right. Full moon and everything. That's a cool shot right there of the moon. Now, you know what's crazy? Jay's got this white blazer on, and he wants to be all clean cut and preppy. But take that fucking hoopty to the car wash or something, man.
Party happening here.
Dusty ass shit. It looked like he stole that car from Hull House, you know, before he picked everybody up. That car is dusty as hell.
Max, what are you doing?
I'm just checking out no legend about this place. Come here. Judy, come here, will ya? Come here, listen.
These birds, I apologize if these birds outside my bedroom window are like really annoying people.
Water.
Probably
Yeah,
should close the
underground
window.
Stream. According to legend, it completely surrounds the property. This wall was built right on top of it. A brick wall on top of an underground stream? Now there's a stroke of engineering genius. Well, the wall was built to mark the stream. Supposedly the evil spirits that haunt the land can't cross over running water or something.
Can we go in now? It's getting kind of chilly out here.
Shh. Listen.
God damn it, man. Even the birds out back, and you know, because I have this big ass tree out back. Apparently, you know, there's a tree, a poltergeist tree out back and front, but these birds, you know, not these birds nor these neighbors ever want me to do commentary in here, man. You know, they always make noise. But unfortunately, fuck these birds. We've come too far in the commentary. I'm way too invested in this movie at this point. Now that musical score right there, that cue right there, definitely sounded like something out of Return of the Living Dead. You know, I'm just saying.
Somebody fired the maid.
Yeah, somebody did. The whole family maid was killed along with the rest of them. Someone managed to roast her. Great. Barbecue maid. No wonder she can keep the place clean.
Oh my god.
Can we go home now? I guess not.
Hey guys, check this out.
Oh my god.
This must have been left here by our previous tenants. Okay, everybody hide, quick. Get ready to light.
Jay!
Come on, this is gonna be great. Just relax. Dirtbag.
Jay, no!
Hey, whose side are you on?
Whose side am I on?
Jay wasn't about to do shit.
You were just about to climb in.
And Sal just took one of his beers.
Now you're gonna punch out Sal just because he beat you to it?
Right.
Yeah. Lighten up, J-Bo.
And I don't know about Sal, but he's got some cojones on him because I'm not hiding in a coffin.
Yeah, Count Dingleberry, the flaming asshole of Transylvania.
What's the matter, Maxie, baby? You pissed because I made you lose your brewski?
Hey, Angela,
Oh, that was Max's beer.
He wasn't.
All right, dude.
Gang's all here.
And your dusters. Oh, that's
Love this scene, man. I love the music in this movie. Whether it be the soundtrack or the actual score itself, I love it. I love the party scene, you know, with all the kids dancing, and I love like everything about this movie, man. Just is classic to me, you know. Like Sal, Roger, Stooge, and Jay all looking at Suzanne dance in front of the fireplace. Like they're just spacing out to it. I love that shot, man. Just the four guys just watching her. But none of the girlfriends even noticed that shit. I mean, not at first. And if anybody has a chance, please look this soundtrack up on YouTube. The actual Night of Demons soundtrack itself. It is fire, man.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Huh? I wouldn't leave that light of mine there. We wouldn't want the spirits to see you littering up their place, would we now?
I'm sure they'll make a friend case out of it.
Oh,
Now Angela was very much in tune with the you know, quote unquote the arts. You know, she was about that life before she even got possessed.
this feels great. Just what the doctor ordered.
Now Suzanne was loose, man, because she's sitting there just flashing Max, you know, the cheeks in the box again. in front of the fireplace, and Max, you know, he's acting like he's an asshole because he's acting like his girlfriend's not even in the same room.
Scare you? Of course. So, did you do it? Are you kidding? I'm not a baby.
Yeah, you are. I love this fucking soundtrack, people. Y'all know I do this like maybe every other commentary, but when that, y'all know when them soundtracks kick in, I start jamming.
Thanks, babe.
Oh, how sweet.
That's what I'm talking about. Strobe lights. Oh my god, people! Like when I was a real like party goer, whether it be house party or otherwise, strobe lights were almost a must. It's like a, you know, when you're fucked up enough, it's like a drunken flip book. It literally is like a drunken flip book. I love strobe lights. Now, of course, people don't recommend them. You know, if you're like, you know, if you have like epilepsy or anything like that, it will definitely trigger that. So you guys out there got to be careful, you know, for the uninitiated with the strobe lights. But you know, otherwise, strobe lights are so fucking great at parties, man. Alcohol, you know, whatever your vice is, only intensifies it.
Have you idiots ever heard of Duracell?
Hey, look, don't blame me, man. I just put batteries in the damn thing this morning. I can't live without my music.
Forget it.
I feel you.
Plenty of time for dancing later. Now it's time for party games.
Yeah, we can play post orifice and you can be the stamp.
Please don't make me ill.
I was thinking of something a bit more in tune with the holiday.
Like what? Bobbing for apples with razor blades in them?
No. I was thinking more along the lines of a seance. A seance? Isn't that a little chancy? I mean, this is Halloween, the night when all the creepy things are supposed to stalk the earth. I mean, there's no telling what will dredge up, especially in this old place. Hey, you guys, how about a past life seance?
A what?
A past life seance. You know, we all sit around, look in a mirror, and see our past lives.
What kind of drugs are we gonna need for this?
Cool. Will this do?
I'm afraid not, Suzanne. We need one we can all look into at once.
I'm all for like party games and shit, especially on Halloween, man. It's my favorite holiday. But
Let's go check it out.
like, come on, man. Like a seance and all that fly shit. Anything that's gonna open up the hell mouth and nah, dog.
Come on, Raj. Be a man. No, Drew. Yes, Raj.
I wonder in the theater, like, who thought this was like a real scare moment or what? Fucking, the fucking Roger ran out of there like he was at a frightened, you know, a frightened. What do you call those things?
Hey, kids.
Fashion shows.
You're not gonna believe what I found in here.
Oh, it's perfect.
Dirty and all. This looks a lot like this old mirror I have in the basement that I don't want to throw out for nostalgia's sake. But because I don't want to throw it out for nostalgia's sake, it's actually making me want to throw it out because I'm watching this movie and they're about to do a seance and y'all
Very simple.
y'all get the idea, man.
You just keep staring at my reflection in the mirror until the glass clouds up all black. When it clears...
Now check this out. I want y'all to peep something if nobody's ever peeped it. If anybody's watching this or knows the scene I'm talking about where they're having a seance sitting down, check out Suzanne and Sal playing footsies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm mad this never went anywhere. Sal was on her top.
I'm trying to hinge, but I can't get past that zit on your chin.
Shut the fuck up, asshole. If you're not gonna help us along, then get lost.
Okay, now concentrate.
Now all of a sudden, Roger don't want no parts of the, you know, the problem. He was cool with running up on that old man.
Holy shit!
You idiot! It was just
Yeah, I saw too.
Ooh, now that thing in the mirror is a Skeletor Falcor from Neverending Story, it looks like. Clearly that mirror had strings attached to it because it fell that slow.
You cannot take this bitch anywhere, man.
What happened, Helen? What's the matter? So what's the matter?
Jesus, bitch is flat.
Shut up, Stooge. You're not helping matters. What?
Probably saw sound with stupid mask.
I wasn't wearing.
This is a really cool shot. All the characters popping up to look down at the broken glass. But you know, the camera's just focused on the broken glass shards and you can see the characters in each one.
Our little game is over.
Yeah, I just hope Helen didn't piss off the owner of the mirror. Ow! I'm not kidding.
Nope, time to go.
Oh no. Here we go again.
Relax.
I've really loved this shot. This is one of the best shots in the entire movie, if not the best shot in the movie.
Angela?
Some cute boys, I hope.
God damn, Suzanne.
It sounds like it's coming from the basement.
That's when it's time to roll. They'd have been like, yo, where did Rome go? And you know, my shoes, you know, it'd have been steam coming out of my fucking socks and sneakers. Because my ass would have been gone. This is a big question I had. Now, real quick. This shot right here where all the doors open up, but you see whatever this is that came out of the, whatever this force is that came out of that crematorium, we get the Evil Dead shot. You know, we get the camera all like frantically moving, shaking all over the place, but it's just a, it's this one take shot of the camera just frantically speeding up and moving. All the doors are opening. POV type of shit.
God, it's crazy.
Never mind the trash, man. Cut the cheese.
P.U. That is great.
Stooge must be wearing his mom's dirty panties again.
Hey man, this small lady wears panties. She just wears coin changers with sailors.
Yo, the back and forths on the comm are really funny with these characters, man.
I don't like
We see Suzanne is now possessed.
I know what she means. Like, come on, this ain't exactly what
She got the essence. She's like, whoa, that is some potente sheet.
What do you mean, Angela?
those noises that we heard. There were 3 of them. And that awful stink. And then the chill.
I mean, it was just bud. It was exotic weed.
Must have been a drum.
Well, maybe somebody did come in.
The odor's gone too. But we all experienced them. The noise, the stink, and the chill. They're all signs of demonic infestation. Demonic what?
Demonic whatchamacallit? I mean, come on! A little Ange here is just trying to put the old boog on us, okay? Yeah, Ange, I'm sure you're right.
Stu has the most tolerable mullet in probably horror movie history, yo.
Blew us a cool stiff breeze right out of his butthole.
I don't care what you all think. My daddy was a preacher. And I know better than to be in here fooling with this stuff. This is a house of the dead. And I'm getting out now.
Yeah. No. Uwe Boll created the House of the Dead, and I guarantee you that shit is way more terrible than anything you can conjure up in Hull House. Speaking of which, if you guys want to go check out my shit show edition commentary for House of the Dead, please do so.
Really, Stooge, I'm not kidding. I read all the time.
Would you listen to me? They're not ghosts. This house is not haunted. It's possessed.
Possessed, man.
It's a big, big difference, though.
Who gives a shit?
What's the difference between possessed and haunted?
Talk about it, Ange.
This house is a house with ghosts in it. The spirits of people who've died. But the spirits living in a house possessed have never existed in human form. They've only existed in spirit form. They're pure evil. They're demons.
Come on! You can't really believe this place is possessed.
Zaps!
Just repossessed.
They thought it was a game, yo.
For tonight, anyway.
They like, wait, what? That line just went so unnoticed. Nobody paid attention to Suzanne.
Yeah, eat a bowl of fuck.
One of the most classic lines in this entire movie was "eat a bowl of fuck."
Just because one lame wuss wants to bail doesn't mean we ace this party.
I want to go too.
We'll need a ride. Hey, don't look at me, pal. My cruiser's sitting on a ditch 2 miles from here, huh? Hey, you know, you could spend the night in it, though, if you wanted to.
Shit.
Here, Raj, take Angie's car.
Hey, what the fuck do you think you're
Chill out, hun. It's your party. You ain't going anywhere.
Hey, Suzanne.
Don't mention it. I don't care if you're chicken shit. Just remember to open the gate before you drive through it.
Bye, Raj.
You gotta love how Suzanne has this broken shard of glass in her hand. You know, to do her makeup and her lipstick and shit like that. The lipstick, by the way, is definitely it's another reoccurring object or character other than Hull House and Angela. It's another reoccurring object and actually character that pops up in, you know, in other movies. I'm not so sure as,
This party's getting
you know, if it pops up in part 3, but I definitely know it pops up in part 2.
I think I'm gonna go find the
And anybody that's seen Night of Demons 2, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all know the part that lipstick plays in that bathroom with the character, I think her name's Shirley.
Hey, you heard the lady, man? She looks real.
Sticky treat.
This dude is a fat pig.
Maybe I'm in the mood for pork tonight.
Stooge embraced it for a second. And we get our first lesbian moment of the series. Oh my god, look at that shot. Not only do we get a dolly zoom, but we get a dolly zoom while 2 women are kissing. Shout out to Amelia Kincaid and Linnea Quigley.
I'm into all sorts of things tonight.
And whatever Suzanne's got in her, she passed to Angela just now.
I don't fucking believe it.
Sal's looking at Angela like, I'm stuck with you. And Angela's looking like, yep. You are now. Now, of course, they all split up. I don't mind that all the characters split up. You have to have a moment, regardless of whether... Let me just say this. Horror movies, the idea of everyone sticking together is all cool. I'm all for it. You know, strength in numbers and shit like that. But you have to have something or someone that separates these characters so we can have these moments. You know, you can have the moments where 2 characters go off to fuck and they get killed, or 2 characters go off to try to escape and they find out they can't escape, or 2 characters go off to, you know, to do X, Y, and Z. Like, I don't mind that shit because it gives us a reason to bounce back and forth, you know, between 2 or however many characters split up. You know, as opposed to having a scene where, you know, everybody's all in the same room and they're talking over each other, or you got to space out the dialogue a certain way. You have to be more careful when all the characters are in one scene together.
We might go in there together?
If that makes any sense. I'm trying to make as much sense as I can right now. But yeah.
Fuck! Shit! Shit!
He's like, that's the coldest breeze I've ever felt in my life.
Yeah, but even before the first white settlers colonized this area, this strip of land already had it.
What are these little cute ass beers they're drinking, man? These aren't even 32 ounces. Like, let's be like, listen. I used to drink 40s, man. 40s get you right. They actually kind of got on my nerves when they made them into plastic as opposed to glass. I feel like glass 40s were more effective. I don't know what the difference. You know, who gives a shit? But you know, even a 32 ounce is doable. Personally, I need 2. You know, I used to get 2 when it was around the time when I was working at a certain job, and I would get off work and I would get 2 32 ounces of Colt 45 after work. But these aren't even 32 ounces. I don't know what the fuck these little cute ass bottles are they got.
And chewing on the leg of his papoose.
I feel like they got these from like a vending machine or something. Max is supposed to be Jay's best friend. He didn't take the hint. I'm gonna take the hint. Like, you know, you don't have to give me a hint, man. I'm that type of friend or best friend. I'm like, oh well, you know, let me and mine roll out and, you know, figure out what to do. We'll leave y'all alone, man. You know, let's even out this ratio a little bit. I know how to take the hint, basically. I mean, sometimes I used to be an asshole, but whatever.
Not here, Jay.
What do you mean not here?
This place, it's too creepy.
Well, that's the whole idea. You're supposed to be jumping into my arms.
Just hold me.
Now,
Where the fuck is the goddamn gate? We came into a gate, didn't we?
fellas, if she says just hold me, just do it. Just do it.
Give up already.
See what happens. Just do it.
Mom, now what kind of talk is that? There was a gate here. And if we just keep following this damn wall, we're bound to find it.
Look, we've already been.
No, we about to climb this shit. Fuck what you talking about. If there was a wall when we got there, nah.
We're dead. We've all died and gone to hell.
What are you talking about? Are you going crazy on me, girl? Look, if that's all that's on your mind, you just better shut that mouth of yours. Shit. Hell my ass. There is a gate here. There is.
Now, what I meant to say, if there was a gate when we got there, cool. But now there's no gate and it's just a brick wall. Nah, yeah, we're going to climb this shit. We're going to run and get a head start and jump or whatever we got to do. But my ass is going, man. I'm trying to tell y'all I'm not going for it. And Helen just disappeared too? Nah, nope. No.
This isn't funny, girl.
I am out, man.
Helen?
He should have took the keys, drove Angela's car up to the brick wall, and then got a head start, jumped on the car, and then jumped over the wall. Or on the barbed wire, whatever he uses to get over the fence at the end. Cause fuck that, man.
Oh, heaven help me.
Oh no. Nope. You hear that tone of voice. But you know what? If I'm faced with that situation and I can't get out anywhere, that's what I'm doing. I'm in the car. I'm rolling up the windows. I'm locking the doors. I'm crouching down. You know, until further notice. Now here we got Jay and Judy, hot and heavy. Jay's trying to get some ass. Going about it all the wrong way.
Yeah, I know you've done this before.
What?
I saw the way you jumped to Sal's aid.
Jay, what are you getting at?
I know all about you two.
Oh, really? What do you know?
Nothing. I just know they used to date Sal, that's all.
Date him? I went out with him once.
Once is all it takes. I don't understand why you're acting like this. Half the school knows about you and Sal, so what's the big deal?
Oh, so you think I slept with Sal just because I went out with him?
Didn't you?
You know, that's none of your business. So that's why you wanted to go out with me.
Oh, come on. I thought you wanted it just as much as I did.
Yep. Serves him right, though, because he was a fucking asshole about the whole approach. You know what I'm saying?
Fine. Have it your way. I'm out of here.
He's like, me and my white blazer are out of here, man. I spent too much money at JCPenney for this shit.
Come on, Jay.
Fucking asshole.
Jay.
And Judy's a sweetheart, though, man. She didn't question him not once about him being all up Suzanne's ass when, you know what I'm saying, when she was dancing and all that type shit. She didn't say nothing about it. And not to mention, he ends up fucking her before Suzanne kills her. Or kills him, rather. Spoiler alert. Again.
Damn it, bitch, come on! What'd you do? Flush yourself down a fucking toilet or what?
This dude is very persistent. All while Suzanne is like, this is what every drunk girl or guy, whatever, like you have that moment where you just, you know, you put your head down in the bathroom and you just look up at the mirror at yourself and it's just like, wait, like, am I really this fucked up?
Open the damn door already!
Ew. Ew, and then you see yourself deteriorating in front of the mirror while you're drunk or high or whatever, whatever you're on. It's just like, yeah, man, I'm fucked up. Now, where did she go? And Stooge isn't like, you know, I know he said like, what the fuck? But it's like, what's the explanation? Like, was there a trap door? Did she climb out the window and board it back up from the inside? You know, like, what happened? Make it make sense. Oh my God.
Yes. What the fuck are you doing over there?
It's a great scene we got coming up, man. Amelia Kincaid, her, you know, her dance choreography.
What?
And if I'm not mistaken, she came up with all this dance choreography herself. You know, when they play that Stigmata song, I think it's called Stigmata, but you know, y'all would have to look it up on YouTube. I actually got to look it up myself, but if I'm not mistaken, she did all this dance choreography herself. But it's a great scene, man, especially when the strobe lights come on. I love this scene. I feel like minus the demon, you know, demonic possession, I feel like Amelia Kincaid was the first Fairuza Balk, basically. If anybody doesn't know who that is Fairuza Balk played Nancy in The Craft. You know, I feel like she was the first type of character like this. Like, imagine if Amelia Kincaid's character stayed like this throughout the whole movie. If she didn't, you know, become a demon, if she didn't grow teeth and eyes and talons and shit like that. This right here, this reminds me of... Okay, all right. Apparently that radio didn't want me to start talking, but... No, that's when she was crawling on the floor like that, it reminded me of when Nancy in The Craft was fucking with Skeet Ulrich's character. Like I said, man, this soundtrack is fire. Y'all already know this by now, man. I listen to all types of music. I mean, R&B first, hip-hop second, and then some things I'm open to, man. It's probably one of the most epic scenes in a horror movie ever. It's actually a list, man. I might make a list of that. Sounds like, yo, every battery works now? Radio, strobe lights. I love that little whatever that sound is. I wanted to call it a scratch and mix, but whatever that little sound is, I love it. And I love how she's just like it's almost like there are little cuts here and there because she's moving in different places. So I know it's edited a certain way, but they made it look good. It's creepy. It's weird. Oh, and they edited that also, like when Stooge popped up.
Well, all right. Now the party's back, and so is Stoogie.
Hey, careful, man. She's acting really fucking weird.
Don't worry.
This is what I was talking about, people, when I said this is one of my favorite moments in the entire movie with Stooge here. It shows how like charismatic he almost can be. And we also get another song on the soundtrack. Look how he grabs her though. Look how Stooge, this obnoxious asshole of a character, look how he grabs her and starts dancing with her. He's smooth. Love this scene, man.
You know, Stooge.
Unfortunately, it doesn't end well, but I love this fucking scene.
Kiss me.
Oh.
He's like, oh man, will I? Fuck. Oh no. She's going straight up fucking Julia from Hellraiser 2 right now. Fuck. Just the sounds. Just, oh god. Shit has hit the fan, people. He said, lock it down. Lock it down. Look at her eyes, man. Oh. Spit his fucking tongue out. And she's got her hair super blow-dried, combed, picked out. Ugh. Yeah, man, shit has hit the fan, people. It is going down. Now, I feel like at this point, the movie does not let up.
Suzanne, the lights.
Sal got his tongue bit out. Suzanne can't get her, her foundation, her makeup couture right.
Shit. Not you too. What is everybody here on drugs or something? You're a sweet looking babe, Suzanne, but you and your friend Ange are just a little too weirdo for me.
I can't seem to get it right.
No thanks, honey. I'm not that type of guy.
Right.
Good night now. I'm going home.
You are home, Sal.
This dirty dive don't spell home to me. I live in a nice house, with plastic slip covers on the front. Enjoy your lipstick, doll face. Good night.
The fact that he said good night, man, sounds like a gangster and a gentleman. I love it, man. Absolutely love it. She's looking like lipstick, empty bathroom. Maybe I will tear my shirt open, show my tits, and channel my inner trash from Return of the Living Dead. Now, Linnea Quigley has officially showed her titties, ladies and gentlemen. Which, she does that well in movies. You can't take that from her. She's shown her titties in Return of the Living Dead prior to starring in this. She was in Silent Night, Deadly Night, where she had a topless scene where she got impaled on some deer antlers. She showed her tits in Pumpkinhead 2, Blood Wings. I actually wanted to do commentary for that also. Linnea Quigley is
So what are we waiting for?
there are a lot of directors and writers who have coined her a trooper on set, which I would not disagree with, because if I had an actress who was just comfortable with nudity, that's fine, because I write a lot of tasteful like sex scenes and quote unquote risque scenes, like when I do write stories and scripts and shit or treatments. I don't like to do like raunchy shit, but I feel like she's one of them people that, if you had her on set, she would just be like, listen, that's cool, whatever. This scene's always uncomfortable to watch, where she puts the, she sticks the lipstick in her nipple, yo. Which is a good practical effect because it's to my knowledge they built like a prosthetic, an entire prosthetic chest on top of over top of her neck on down, and her body was just behind all of that, so it made for the effect for her to put that lipstick in her nipple. But again, that's a testament to Steve Johnson and everybody else involved with the makeup effects. They did a really, really fucking stellar job on the effects in this movie. Oh wow, she's about to yeah, you see how he dropped his flashlight? He's like, oh, I'm about to get some head. He's like, I couldn't smash Judy, but I'm about to get some head from this makeup lipstick faced ass weirdo.
I'm split.
Oh, there you are. I was just warming my hands in the fire.
Oh god. Nope. Oh, another dolly zoom. Sal's like, what the fuck did you put on your hands to light them on fire? No, I feel him though. I'm right for the front door with it, and if I can't get it, I'm running. He did the right thing.
Leaving so soon.
That was a great scene where she's like, I was just warming my hands by the fire. Like the way when she says fire, she reveals her hands are literally on fire. Again, man, classic movie, man. Now, this is what I'm not doing. This is where Roger fucked up. I'm not falling asleep in the front seat. I'm going to tuck my ass all the way in the back seat with the seats back so I cannot be revealed as much as I normally would.
I know that's you, man. Only a fat slob like you could shake this car so much.
Probably. What's up there? Fuck. Now this is what I always wonder. What the fuck happened to Helen? Her face smashed on there like Michael Myers in Halloween 4 and shit. But what happened to her? Now we get this semi-romantic scene where Linnea Quigley's Suzanne character is just taking her bottoms off, her panties, and she's flashing her snatch at Jay, and she's like, look at what I got for you. Demonic pussy. Now, he must have already been bricked because she just dropped down on it, and apparently they're fucking right now, immediately. You didn't see him put a condom on or nothing, man. But, it was 88. It's a horror movie. When do you ever see them use condoms? Some horror movies, you do see them do it, but...
What? Is my makeup okay?
What?
Are you crazy? What are you talking about?
Stop staring at me.
It's like, what? We're fucking. Of course I'm gonna stare at you. I want to see if you like it.
What are you worried about?
Oh, no.
Ah! Jeez! Christ!
She probably clamped down on that man's penis at that point, when she revealed that demon face. Lord. Ooh. Fuck. That is a great effect. When she gouges his eyes out.
What was that?
Well, we got more titties, people.
Party games.
Oh, Max.
And they're fucking in a coffin, man. Like, how morbid is your imagination?
This is worse than my brother's V-dub.
Good lord.
Hey, man, get the fuck out of here!
Aw, stooge. Ooh.
No, Stooge! No, Stooge! No! Not now!
Did he say not now? Was it later? Let me bust this nut in this dead piece of ass right now. Damn. Yo, I told y'all, man, the movie does not let up. And I love it. Pacing. It's all about pacing sometimes, Well, low key. Roger's running away. Sal was about to clock him with that fucking flashlight. But listen, man, this is one of the things that kind of irks me is the fact that, you know, instead of, you know, constantly trying to find his way around that wall outside or find a way out outside, Roger went back into the fucking hole. He went back in the whole house.
It's gonna be okay, man. We're gonna get out of here, man. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here.
Yeah, as if she didn't, you know, as if she didn't hear them.
Jay? Jay, is that you? Jay? Let me out of here.
This way, come on. Follow me.
Jay.
I knew we shouldn't have come here. We're never gonna get out of here, man.
Shut up, Rod. Shut up. I swear I'm gonna slug you.
Hold it! How do we know it's really her?
Come on, Judy.
Yes, Sal. Please get me out of here.
Sure thing, Judy. Stand back.
Wait! What else got her?
Come on, Raj. Who else could it be?
Oh, she run up on me like that, woman. Angela stay on these skates, man. and Roger stay on them skates too, man. He be the fuck out, yo. I'm telling you, Roger, man. Listen, shout out to Alvin Alexis, man, because that guy is one of the real MVPs, yo. He is a black guy who gets the fuck out of Dodge, man. Every chance he gets. It's awesome.
Hey, there's no boards on it.
Oh, no, Jay.
Hey, how about an RJ? I'm sure if we try, we can get Jay hard again.
Run, Judy. Run, Judy, run!
What?
Run, Judy, run! See, Judy, run!
I love that. I love that part. How when Judy opens up the door and it just automatically like slams back. Apparently, Hall House has some really great mechanics behind it, yo. Some really good shit, man. They invested a lot of really good money into the mechanics of this, you know, these doors and these windows and these locks and shit. Oh, someone's arm. God damn, man. I'm telling y'all, this shit does not let up, and I love it. Now we see Max and Franny. They just came back as demons. They look more like zombies when they came out the coffin. If anything, they came out of coffin, so they're zombies in my eyes. But Judy, she is a damsel in distress. She is a final girl, but she is very, very whiny, man, and that's fine. But she's known the one thing she's known for best in this movie is screaming at the top of her fucking lungs, yo. Which is fine, can we consider Kathy Podwell a scream queen, people? Can we? Let's do that. Let's do that. Poor Sal. He got knocked through a fucking window. This is why Sal, let's learn, he should have stayed his ass at home. He could have saved $1.25. Well, he didn't give up the quarter, but he could have saved $1, man. You know how many Slim Jims you could have got back then with $1? Instead of giving it to Judy's punk ass brother to find out they were at Whole House partying.
No wonder why there weren't any boards on the window. Can't get the fuck out of here. Thank heaven for water pipes.
You know what, people? I don't want to jinx myself. Knock on wood. Fuck, my knuckles hurt. I keep doing that shit. But there have been no YouTube ads. That's awesome. It's a sign of good faith right there, people. We made it. We motherfucking made it. So, with that being said, Judy is just all over the fucking place, man. Now, maybe I'm being petty. Was that some type of subliminal thing where Roger tried to call out to Judy and he was behind window bars? Do we have to have a black guy behind bars, people? I'm joking. We know the windows and the doors are boarded, locked, barred, whatever the case may be. We know what it is, people. I'm joking. Joking. Let's not get all sensitive, people. Let's keep our composure. Now, this is one thing I've always been at war with myself about. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, Judy's she's upstairs. Stooge is walking around, and there's a big ass balcony. So Judy's like at war with whether she wants to jump or not. Now, that's something I always thought about, whether it be my house or whatever structure, whatever house or wherever I'm at. How far down is it exactly? Am I gonna break my legs? What's gonna break my fall? You know what I'm saying? Like, I will risk the jump if it's not that bad.
Hey, look out!
Shit.
Enjoying the view.
She teleported. I love how Sal was camping out waiting. Oh. Fuck. Poor Sal, man. He risked his life for Judy. That's why I said he is easily probably one of the best characters in this entire movie for me. Sal risked his life for Judy.
Come on, Judy.
Fuck, man. But the way he went out, man, it's like they lingered on it after a while, man. You know, we saw it when he fell. And the impact, we saw the impact of when him and Angela fell, but we're about to see it again.
Yes, you can. Come on, woman, do it. Don't look down, girl.
Shit, man. I hate that. That is probably one of the saddest scenes in the entire, or shots in the entire movie, where they show Sal with that wooden stick through his chest.
Hurry up.
He didn't have to go out like that, man. That's bullshit. Yeah, that fall wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, don't tell me you're leaving. Sal wanted to go, but he decided to stick around.
God, do we have to keep... And does his last name have to be Romero? The fuck, man. Damn it. Poor Sal. R.I.P. to my man Sal. It was crazy. Stooge is a ravaging, raging demon. You know, an instrument of hell, of Hull House, and he can't break through a wooden door. Now here we got Angela on these skates again. She love these skates, yo. I love the music though. Like anytime they're getting chased and they play this music, it helps. It brings you right into, you know, the tension. I almost said the action, but it brings you right into the tension. Like I had a we had a family dog one time that used to, you know, that sometimes would chase me around, you know, around the house, and like if I could have had that music back then, like on like a tape recorder or something, that like I probably would have had a closer bond with that dog. I mean, I was close to it, but it's like I feel like anytime you're getting chased, you need to hear that music from Night of the Demons. It will. They really should have just fucked. You know what I'm saying? They should have just fucked. Neither one of them had got any cheeks. Well, I know Judy's a girl, but it's like neither one of them had gotten any cheeks that night. So Roger and Judy might as well just fuck. Like, listen, we might not make it out of this tonight. Our chances are very slim. So let's weigh our options and let's figure this out, man. You know, after they got the stress off their backs and probably, you know, got it in that, you know, in that crematorium room.
Maybe we can get out.
You know, maybe they would have had a different type of outlook, a different type of energy, a different type of plan.
Don't.
We can't wait, Raj. We gotta try. There's no other way out.
First, let's pray. My daddy, he told me how to pray real good. Come on.
I've been praying all night, Raj.
What if he just started praying and was like, "He who walks behind the rose, earth our only father." Now, if nobody knows that, that was the prayer from Children of Corn 5 when the brother wrote it in the book. It was a prayer that said, "He who walks behind the rose, earth our only father, let him into your heart," or some shit like that. But you know, the girl put her, you know, she put her hand over the entire prayer and looked at the opening letter of each sentence, and it spelled out help. If nobody has seen that, that's definitely a good guilty pleasure. Children of Corn 5. I know it's random, but you know, it's got Alexis Arquette, Eva Mendes, Kane Hodder, David Carradine, Fred Williamson.
What's wrong?
It's an oven, Raj.
It's an oven.
What?
You ever seen Return of the Living Dead?
Raj,
The crematorium.
this is a crematorium.
Yeah. It would have been fire if it was the same crematorium that Ernie Caldenberner used. R.I.P. Shout out to Don Calfa, who was in, you know, he played Ernie in Return of the Living Dead. But how about them apples? Like, what if it was the same crematorium from Return of the Living Dead? Couldn't have been because, you know, the mortuary was it was something completely different from Whole House. But what if they were affiliated? You know, you would have had to tie in somehow Linnea Quigley's Trash and Suzanne characters, because she was in both of those movies.
You know, we never heard a nice little boy like you.
Go to hell, you dirty bastard.
Not tonight, my boy. Oh, no, not tonight. Rest assured, we've got something on the plate.
They had plans for Halloween. She said, "Oh, not tonight.
Did you hear what they said, Raj?
Not tonight, my friend."
Not tonight.
Yeah, we heard it.
They won't go to hell tonight because it's Halloween, right? That's why they won't go to hell tonight.
How many fucking times are we going to say this?
Because it's the one night of the year they don't have to. Remember what Helen said, Raj? Didn't she say that tonight's a special night of evil? Remember? Didn't she say that tonight's the one night of the year when all things unclean are free to roam among us? Remember? That's what she said, Raj, right? I think if we just hang out here until dawn, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
That's your fucking plan?
Judy.
See, they knocking bolts out the door.
I warned you this house was possessed, didn't I? We can't let him get us, Raj. We can't give up, Raj.
Roger's like, listen, I've accepted my fate.
We've got to find a weapon. The pipe.
Wait, what? Oh, he thought he was gonna get some ass. She's like, the pipe. You have the magic dick, Raj. Unfortunately, she was talking about the pipe in the crematorium. Roger thought he had a friend for a second. Listen, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm fighting. I'm at least fight, yo. You know, I'm at least put my back against the door while Judy tries to figure shit out. But I'm not just gonna keel over and die, man. I can't do it. Demons or not, man. And again, this lighter, this reminds me of like, you know, like a Halloween 2, you know, the original Halloween 2, 1981. It reminds me of that reference where Loomis holds on to the lighter and it becomes very useful later on at the end of the movie. Same here, you know, with Judy, you know, Angela's like, I wouldn't leave that lighter here. We wouldn't want the spirits to see you littering up their place. But she keeps the lighter and it pays off right here. Yeah, light them motherfuckers on fire. Where's Lloyd Banks at when you need him? And take it off. If it get too hot, we on fire.
Find the bell, Raj, the bell.
Good job, guys. Teamwork make the dream work. And fucking skeleton arms make your scream work. Roger be out, man. He do not play no games when it comes to his life. He will save Judy and then leave her ass. In the same instance, man. Now clearly we hear all the doors closing. Like I said, the mechanics of Hull House are just simply amazing.
Roger.
We can't get out. We can't get out.
Listen, man, I'm a...
Roger.
Oh. Hey, Jay. You're a sight for sore eyes. His eyes are going. Fuck, his eyes are bleeding right now.
Don't you like your blind date?
Ugh, your blind date. Okay, that pun was way better than mine. Ew, look at Angela's burnt face. It looked like, oh, you know if you touch it, it stings. I mean, she can't feel it, but it's like, ugh. And she's still smoking. Now, these demons play out like zombies. Fuck, look at Sal and Helen. Angela and Jay. These demons play like zombies in this movie, which is fine.
You won't get me.
This motherfucker was straight up Sally Hardesty in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He fucking plunged head first through that window. I feel him though. That is the realest black person moment maybe ever in a horror movie. Y'all gotta respect that, man. Y'all have to. If y'all don't respect that, don't show love to people like Julius, VC Dupree's character in Friday the 13th. Part 8, like, don't show love to Ken Foray's character in Dawn of the Dead or Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You gotta respect Alvin Alexis as Roger, man. You got to. Oof, that barbed wire is something else.
Give me your hand. Come on.
I love that shot. I love this music score too.
Julie, Roger, where you going? The party's just begun.
Now the way they all, you see how they all sped walked up to her and just started grabbing at her. These demons play out as zombies. Now listen, had they would have been the Dario Argento 1985 demons, Judy's ass would have been, if Roger would have pulled her up, it would have just been her upper torso left. They would have tore her ass to shreds. And that's nothing against these demons. I guess they are, they play on fear and not, I want to say fear and not terror, if that makes any sense. If there's a big difference between the two. But I like this heroic type of music where Roger, and they probably got, like, come on now, your hands are bleeding, hers are. Y'all are gripping each other's hands. Like, that's not even sanitary right there. But shout out to Roger for being a bigger man, because, you know what, I'm going to actually figure out, hold up, I'll tell y'all in a second. It's a good shot of all the demons like melting, all the smoke surrounding them, as they fall to the ground. But I was about to say, me personally, I'm actually going to weigh out how good of friends are we? Are we good enough friends for me to come back for you? Or are we like disposable type of friends? Are we friends every certain amount of such and such? Or are we consistent friends? Whereas though I know you will risk your life for me as much as I will risk my life for you. I ain't got a lot of friends like that, people. I'm telling you. Now again, that demon skeletal looking thing, that is a Falcor skeleton from Neverending Story. Shout out to that movie. So no, I don't know what that shit was, man. I still don't know to this day in any of the movies if they have shown it. Maybe it was just the demon, the overall like demonic entity of Hull House, probably. And I love this scene, how, you know, Judy and Roger they fucked up, like just walking back on the block on the neighborhood. It's like, yo, they've been through some shit. They've been through it. And they don't bat an eye at anybody. They just keep walking home.
They'll all rot in hell.
I would love a sequel though, man. You know, and I never thought of it until just now. I would love a sequel with Judy and Roger just, you know, like, damn, we've really survived that, huh? Because that's a hell of a night, man. Pun intended and everything. It really is. It really was a hell of a night for them. Now this actress, I don't know her name, but now let's keep in mind that in the beginning he's like, yeah, they're all rotten hell, they're all pay, and he's got the razor blades and the apples he bought for Halloween. Now, of course, he's eating apple pie that his wife baked this morning.
Okay.
Hint, hint.
Just okay. You used to love my homemade pies.
Homemade? When did you make this?
I've been up for hours, sleepyhead. I made it while you were getting your beauty rest.
Last night?
Beauty rest? This motherfucker looks like...
Trick-or-treaters last night, not like the good old days. I had to do something with all those leftover apples. I still can't understand why you buy so many.
Oh, fuck. He's like, God damn it! Ooh. Oh. You know what? That actor is definitely not the best actor in the world. He's very dramatic, as I said in the beginning.
Happy Halloween, dear.
He's very dramatic, as I said in the beginning, where he's like, you know, when Sal dangles the rat in front of him, he's like, oh, it's like you sound like a fucking person in a 1970s spook house that's trying to scare little kids. It's like, all right. But we made it, people. We made it, man. Fuck everything else that anybody's talking about this movie. This is a perfect 10 for me, man. You know why? Because like I said in the beginning, we have a great balance of horror. We have a great balance of humor. This direction is good. The writing is good. Everything balances out so well. And like I said in the beginning, I put this, you know, I equate this with 80s movies like The Lost Boys, Return of the Living Dead, whereas though, you know, in one case we got zombies, in another case we got vampires, this case we got demons. I love it, man. I love it. And, you know, I wouldn't trade this movie for anything, man. I feel like all the right people were involved as far as the casting, the direction, the writing, the acting. Everything just, you know, everything worked in their favor. And I don't know if I would probably have to go back and listen to the commentary with the directors and the, you know, the creators and stuff. I don't know if they knew that they had the magic that they had. Oh, see, dance choreography by Mimi Kincaid, who is also Amelia Kincaid. But I don't know if they knew they had the magic they had, but it definitely worked, man. But yeah, this movie, you know, is definitely a classic, man. And like I said, it spawned 2 sequels and a remake. The sequel is definitely way better than it should be. If I can ever find that sequel, I will definitely do commentary for that. And the third one, I think, is on YouTube. I wouldn't mind doing commentary for that. It's a guilty pleasure. The remake might be a shit show edition commentary. Who knows? But, you know, I need to wrap it up, people, because I feel like I need to get some more coffee in my system. And I actually need to eat something. But, y'all already know where to go, man. And if y'all don't, which y'all should, you know, we're not going to Hull House for this commentary, but y'all already know where to go for the commentaries and the rest of the episode. Y'all can follow the podcast on, where are we at with it? Anchor, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Radio Public. Shout out to Anchor, man. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Romero Tudor. Follow the Facebook movie group, The Cinemaniacs. And last but not least, shout out to the Tudor reviewers, the listeners, the lovers, the supporters, man. Like I said, y'all been killing it, man. I really want y'all to keep tuning in, keep listening. I don't know what was the sudden change, what was the sudden urge for everybody to tune in the way they did this week, man. But I'm not fucking complaining at all, man. I love it, man. I encourage you guys to listen to these episodes as much as you can, even the bad ones, man. Like, you know, like I said, the earlier episodes that I always reference in, you know, my newer episodes, I don't mind referencing them because I feel like it's a reminder of where I started, and, you know, it's a reminder of, you know, it's letting you guys be reminded of where I started, and I guess how far I've come with, you know, like with structure, so to speak, or even lack thereof, because, you know, I'm still trying to get my shit together basically with this podcast, man. But I love it, man. I love getting content out there to y'all, and you know, the love and support y'all show to me, man, I show that shit back tenfold every time. Y'all already know what it is. So with that being said, people, yours truly, Romero Tudor, another episode of Tudor Reviews in the can. I'll check y'all on the next one.